Hi guys, this is O-Level Chemistry, paper 12, November 2016, question 21. Which statement about the uses of metals is not correct? Aluminum is used for making food containers and electrical cables. Yes, that is the use of aluminum. Copper is used for making brass. Yes, brass is a mixture of copper and zinc. Iron is used as a catalyst in the contact process. No, vanadium 5 oxide is used as a catalyst in the contact process. And nickel is used as a catalyst in hydrogenation of alkenes. Yes, this is also correct. So we were supposed to select the one that is incorrect. So iron is not used as a catalyst in the contact process. V2O5 is used as a catalyst, making option C the correct option for this question. Question 22. A lump of element X can be cut by a knife. So it is a soft metal. During its reaction with water, X floats and melts. So it is in group 1. It is a group 1 metal. So what is X? Calcium. Calcium belongs to group 2. Copper. Copper belongs to the transition series of metals. Magnesium is again a group 2 metal. Potassium is a group 1 metal. Therefore, the correct option for this question is option D. Question 23. Which row is a transition element? So they've given us melting points and densities. We need to recall that transition elements have very high melting points and they've got very high densities as well. So in the melting points, the only correct option is D, because D is the one with the highest melting point. All the rest are very much lower than the temperature in D. And as far as densities are concerned, C and D have high densities, but since the melting point is correct in option D, D is the correct option for this question. Question 24. Element Z combines with sodium to form compound Na2Z. Okay, that means Z has a charge of -2 because there are two sodium ions attached to it. The position of four elements are shown on the outline of part of the periodic table, which is element Z. So A is the first element in group 3, making it boron. B is the first element in group 6, making it oxygen. C is the second element amongst the halogens, so it is chlorine. And D is the fourth element amongst the halogens, making it iodine. So element Z combines with sodium to form a compound Na2Z. So it should have a charge of -2. So out of these four elements, the one with the charge of -2 is oxygen in the form of oxide ion, making option B the correct option for this question. Question 25. The table shows the observations made when an aqueous solution of salt Z has different reagents added to it. When aqueous sodium hydroxide is added, a green precipitate forms. When dilute nitric acid and then aqueous barium nitrate is added, then a white precipitate forms. So aqueous sodium hydroxide results in the formation of a green precipitate. So this could be Fe2 plus or Cr3 positive. And since dilute nitric acid and barium nitrate is added, then the white precipitate formed is that of sulfate. So what is that? Copper chloride. Both of these ions are not present. Copper sulfate. Copper isn't present, sulfate is present. Iron 2 chloride. Iron is present, chloride is not present. Iron 2 sulfate. Iron is present, sulfate is present. Therefore, the correct option for this question is option D. Question 26. The diagram shows the apparatus used to extract aluminum from aluminum oxide. Which statement about this process is correct? The electrolyte is a solid mixture of aluminum oxide and cryolite. It is a liquid mixture of aluminum oxide and cryolite. The electrolyte is aluminum oxide dissolved in water. No, the electrolyte is aluminum oxide dissolved in cryolite. The equation for the reaction at the positive electrode is the anode. So anode is where oxidation takes place, and the reaction shown is that of reduction of Al3 positive ion. So reduction does not take place at the anode. So this is the reaction that takes place at the negative terminal. And the positive carbon electrodes lose mass during the process and need regular replacement. Yes, because at the high temperatures produced, the carbon anodes burn away in oxygen because oxygen is produced at the anode. So the high temperature causes oxygen to react with carbon, converting it into CO2. Therefore, the carbon anodes need constant replacement. As a result, the correct answer for this question is option D. Question 27. Which reaction is not a redox reaction? So, in the first reaction, we have calcium with a charge of +2 on the reactant side and calcium with a charge of +2 on the product side. So this is not a redox reaction because no change of oxidation state is taking place. In the second reaction, carbon on the reactant side has a charge of 0 or an oxidation number of 0, and carbon in the product side in carbon monoxide has a oxidation state of +2, so it is being oxidized. Therefore, something else would be reduced. So this is a redox reaction. In the third equation, carbon with an oxidation state of 0 is being converted to carbon with an oxidation state of +2. So this is a redox reaction. And in the last example, Fe2O3 has iron with an oxidation state of +3, converting it to iron metal with an oxidation state of 0. Therefore, it is undergoing reduction. As a result, this is also a redox reaction. So the correct option for this question is option A. Question 28. Aqueous copper to sulfate solution is placed in an iron container and left to stand for several days. Which statement describes what happens? Atmospheric oxygen reacts with copper to sulfate to give black copper to oxide. No, this reaction will not happen. Some fine iron particles are formed in the solution. No, this will also not happen. The part of the container in contact with the solution is coated with copper. Yes, because iron is more reactive than copper, so iron displaces copper in copper sulfate, and copper metal is coated onto the iron container. And the solution turns from green to blue. No, this does not happen. We are not having iron replacing copper in the solution. So the correct option for this question is option C. Question 29. In the manufacture of paper, sulfur dioxide is used to remove the yellow color from the wood pulp. Which term can be used to describe sulfur dioxide in this process? So if it is used to remove color, it is used as a bleach, not as a catalyst, not as an oxidizing agent, not as a solvent. It is used as a bleach because bleach is used to remove the color, and the yellow color of paper is removed by sulfur dioxide. Therefore, sulfur dioxide in this process acts as a bleach, which makes option A the correct option for this question. Question 30. Which statement about the uses of gases is not correct? Helium is used in balloons because it is unreactive and less dense than air. Yes, this is correct. Hydrogen is used in an addition reaction with saturated vegetable oils to form margarine. No, it is used with unsaturated vegetable oils to form margarine because hydrogenation causes unsaturated compounds to convert into saturated compounds. So this statement is incorrect. Nitrogen from the air is used in the manufacture of ammonia. Yes, this is correct. Oxygen is used in making steel and welding. Yes, this is also correct. So we were supposed to pick the use of a gas which is incorrect. So hydrogen is used as in an addition reaction with saturated vegetable oils is incorrect, making option B the correct option for this question.